Well, hello everybody out there. This is All Seasons with Blake coming to you. I hope everybody is doing well on this night and everything. I'm doing pretty good. Still blessed. Yes, sir. So, up on here tonight, really, to get something started real good. If anybody has anything that they want to talk about, bring it on. We'll talk about it, or bring anything they want to bring to the chat. Bring it on. We'll talk about it tonight. Tonight is Monday, and we definitely will talk about it. My voice is back a little bit entirely. Still working on it, and I'm hoping that I can stay on here for a good while tonight. So if we got anybody that want to come into the chat, that want to talk about anything, come on in. Let's talk about it. Tonight, I am up on here talking about something very serious in America. Yes. Very serious around the world. Yes. And that is, look at all these things that is happening around the world. As you do know, you hear a lot of Christians and you hear a lot of the older people say that we're living in the last days, the coming of the Lord. And I do agree. I've heard that though all my life. I really have. But anyway, there's a lot of things going on around the world. Volcanoes erupting. A lot of things is going on. I can't begin to name some of them. But there is a lot of things going on around the world. Did anybody have any comment on that? That's not the only thing I'm looking to talk about tonight. I have something very, very serious that I really want to discuss with you guys tonight. Come on in the chat room with me tonight and let's see how it goes. Or if there's anything that you would like to bring to the chat to talk about, bring it on. Let's talk about it. The last few times I've been on here, I really haven't been getting too many people, but I hope that I can get some up in the house tonight. Is there anybody out there tonight? I came on just a little earlier. Well, it's around 7 o'clock right now. But I'm on here hoping to get something started, get a big conversation started, and get a lot of people in it, folks. I really am. So if you're out there, you want to talk, bring it on. The other subject that I really want to talk about tonight is something that is very serious in America. And that is gun control in America. Gun control, folks, in America. All right. We have one up in the chat. I'm glad to see you. Don't see your name, but that's fine and dandy. Stick with me. And we're talking about tonight anything. Anybody want to type in? Let's see what they want to talk about. I'm down with it. As you can see, my voice, it did come back a little. Okay. That person is gone. This happens to me a lot, but it's okay. I'm going to look up and I'm going to keep on going. So is there anybody else out there want to jump into the chat and let's talk? I really don't have that many chat people in the chat every night, and that will sometimes get you depressing. But I mean, you have to pick up and go on. You really do. So, is there anyone out there that would like to join me tonight in the chat and let's talk? And let's really get something going up in here tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. As I said, I'm working on my voice. I really am. I'm hoping that my voice will be back entirely, at least by Wednesday. And that's when I will start my full lives by then. I am talking about gun control in America, folks. Do you or do you not agree with me? Do you think guns need to be controlled in America? This gun control, something very, very serious. We have to get gun control under control. We have to take the guns out of the people's hands that do not need these guns. If you agree with me tonight, jump in and let's talk about it. Jump in and let's talk about it. There is one thing that I've been thinking about talking about, folks. I know I'm jumping from here to here, but this will be the last one. There is one thing that I really want to talk about. Prostitution in America. Prostitution in America. It's a high money industry. It really is. Prostitution in America, folks, it is real. It is here, and it is very real. I mean, we have them all over. And do you think that prostitution in America needs to be controlled? Or do you think that things with prostitution in America is just fine? What do you think tonight? Come on. Tell me about it. There is one in the chat. All right, I'm glad to see that person is here with me. Prostitution in America. Do you or do you not agree with it? It's a high dollar industry in America. Yes, it is. Come on, folks. Talk to me. Prostitution in America. What should we do about that? What should we do about prostitution in America today? I just really am shocked at some of the people that is out on, or anybody that is out on the street doing what they do. Prostitution in America. Do you think, or do you don't, or how do you think about it? Do you think it needs to be controlled? Or do you think it do not need to be controlled? Do you think it is a high dollar industry? Do you? Or do you not? This is a very hot subject, folks. Come on. I'm going to stick on this one. Prostitution in America today. My. What can we say about that? What can we say about that? I hope that everybody is having a very good evening. I hope everybody had a very good weekend. And now we're started back on another week. And we are talking about prostitution in America. It's something that you can make a quick dollar. And it's also something that you can get a quick disease. Folks, condoms do not work all the time. No. We have to be very careful. But you know, prostitution in America has been going on for a long time. Yes, it has. It's been around for a long time. You got a lot of it out there. You really do. So if anybody want to jump in and let's talk about prostitution in America, jump on in. Jump on in. Let's talk. It's a very, very good subject. we'll get this going off the ground. Prostitution, folks, in America, it is real. It is happening every day and every night. What do we do about this? How do we get this under control? In these big metropolitan cities, you do know that prostitution is one of the number one things going. Yes. Yes. It's an industry that is bringing in a lot of money, from what I can understand. I mean, we have no one in the chat so far. I've been in here 11 minutes, 5 seconds. Come on, folks. Let's talk about this tonight. Prostitution in America. Yes. Yes, folks. Well, it don't look like we're going to get nobody in the chat to talk over this with us. I really don't know what to say. But prostitution is real. We have young people even prostituting today in America. No, folks. That's not the way to go. No. That's not the way to go. It really is not. How can we get this prostitution in America under control? Does it need to be controlled? How do you think? How do you feel about that? Come on, join in with me and put something on the board. Let's talk about this. This is a very hot topic. Yes, it is. It's a very hot topic. Well, I'm going to stick with prostitution in America. Even though I have a very good one, another one to talk about, but this is a good one. If anybody want to talk about this with me, jump in. Just asking for people to jump in. And let's talk. Yes. So, what I think about prostitution in America is I don't agree with it, and it needs to be controlled. Yes, prostitution in America needs to be controlled. If I was headed to the White House, voted in, headed to the White House, that would be one of my main things that I would be working on. Yes. But you hear nothing about it in the White House. No. I mean, come on. Excuse me 1 minute. I had to find out what exactly that was. We have one in the chat. We are talking about prostitution in America today. Do you think it needs to be controlled, or do you think it's just fine just like it is? It is a very high dollar industry. It really is. There's one keeps jumping in the chat and jumping out. I don't know what's going on with that. Please, if you could, stay with me. Let's talk. Talk about this prostitution in America thing. It is very, very real, folks. Yes. Yes, it is real. So what are we going to do about it? Or do we even need to do anything about it? Yes, in my opinion, yes, it needs to be controlled. Just like guns needs to be controlled. Yes, folks, the Senate, the House has a lot to do. They really do. The Senate and the House has a lot to do. Yes. Or I think they do. As you do know by now, the president has been acquitted of all charges. He's out there now doing his thing. Yes. He's out there doing his thing now as a president of the United States. The Democrats lost out again. Only because at the trial, if you called that a trial, there was no witnesses to be put on the stand. The Republicans and the Democrats voted about that, and the Republicans won out. Yes, only because they control the Senate. Yes. No, it's not right. It was done wrong. It's not right now. We vote these people to go up there and make laws for the country, good laws, to be an example for us to live in the country. But no, they up there acting like children. Children. It's not right. No, it is not. It's not right. Come on. And I do not agree. Creek is up in the house. All right, man. What's going on? We are once again talking about the president of the United States. He's going on now. Yes, he is. As the president of the United States. The Democrats lost out again. There was more charges swept up under the rug. Yes. Just swept up under the rug. But it's okay. He's got a hard road this time to be reelected. Yes. He will not be reelected this time, I don't think. The American people is looking. Yes, there you go, Craig. Yes, all right, Walker. He is tearing America apart. I do. Oh, how I do agree. Come on, everybody out there. Anybody disagreeing with us? Come on and join the chat. I do agree with Walker. I really do. Yes, I do. He is tearing this country apart. And we are sitting back and we're letting him tear the country apart. No, we are better than that. Come on, America. Come on. We as Americans, we're better than that. Come on, we have a very serious election coming up this year. Oh, yes. I am so tired There you go. Finally got somebody up in here that is talking to me. I don't blame you. I am too, Walker. Too. Yes, I am too. This is a man that has been in trouble. Elect these people to go out there and do the right thing. How do you have a trial? How do you have a trial with witnesses and no one of them gets on the stand? None of them. The Republicans did this. Yes, they did. The Republicans did this, and America is watching. Yes, they're looking at this. They are looking at this. And I'm one of them that's looking at it. I shall be voting if I live to see it. Yes. But we now have a president that we had last year, the year before that, still in office. Yes. Still in office. Republicans are sick. Yes. We do have some good Republicans. And we do have some good Democrats. Come on, Walker, tell me, who do you think is going to win the Democratic nomination? Me, myself, I am for Joe Biden. But it's not looking good for him. It's really not looking good for him. Who do you think is going to win the Democratic nomination to go up against Trump? Out of all these Democrats, who do you think is going to win that Democratic nomination? I'm holding on for Joe Biden. But it's just not looking that good for him these days. It really isn't. Okay, you don't know? Come on. Joe Biden's a good one. But it really, like I said, don't look good for him. I'm going to tell you who it looks good for. Right now, these things changes a lot. But it's looking good for Bernie Sanders. Yes. He's the top man now. Yes, he is. He's the top man now. I mean, how he got there, I don't know either. No, I don't know. But he's there. He is there. And Joe Biden, excuse me, you guys, Joe Biden is right behind him. These numbers change every day. But Joe Biden is right there behind him. But it's going to be what it's going to be. I do not think, Bernie has a better chance than Biden. Okay. Well, my opinion is, I do not think Bernie Sanders can beat our current president. How do you feel about that? Do you think he can beat Donald Trump, our current president? I really believe, I do believe that Joe Biden can tear him up. I'm not for sure. But I will say this. If Bernie Sanders make it, I'm all behind him. 100%. Yes, because my man would have not made it. Joe Biden. But I don't know. I don't know either. No, I don't know. But I'm hoping Joe Biden can bring it on. Bernie Sanders is, when he was running against Hillary Clinton, he was a big dog. Yes, he was. But Clinton beat him. Yes, she did. But he's up there, a big dog again. Yes, he is. Bernie Sanders is. I have to give him a big old clap for that. Yes. All right. Laugh out loud on that one, you guys. A ham sandwich would be a better president than Trump. I agree. I do agree. Yes, I think you and I are on the same page when it comes to this. Yes, sir. But, I don't know who's going to stand up. I don't know who's going to win the Democratic nomination. It could be Bernie Sanders because he is looking really good right now. I don't know. All right, we got 2 up in the chat right now. I'm glad to see you here with us. We are once again talking about this president again. But the main conversation is prostitution in America today. Who is for it and who is not? Do you think it needs to be controlled or you don't think it needs to be controlled? Personally, my own opinion, I think it does. We got 3 up in the chat. All right. Yes. Prostitution, folks, in America today. It is real. It is here and it is real. Yes, it is. I see them outside the road a lot, especially at night when you ride through a certain road where I live at. Okay, I live in the South also, Walker. I live in North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. Yes, but this prostitution in America today, folks, do we need to get it under control? Yes, it is. All right, Walker, you're talking now. We got 2 up in the chat. Human trafficking is real also. Yes, it is. It is real too. We got these folks out here. Okay. We got these folks out here that just, oh, Mississippi here. Okay. All right. I'm in North Carolina. Yes. We got 1 up in the chat. The other one left. Another 2 left. But prostitution in America today. Well, what do you think about prostitution in America today? It is certainly real. How can we control it? How can we get it under control? My opinion, I do think it needs to be under control. Something needs to be done about it. I'm pretty sure you can only do so much. The Senate and the House. But something needs to be done. Yes. It's out of control. Just like the guns. The guns is out of control. They're out of control. All right. Walker has come back with something. All right, Walker says he do not think about prostitution. Very good. And I'm glad. And I'm glad of your marriage for 31 years. That's good. I you can't help to think about it when you go down some streets where I live, because it's so bad. It is bad. Sometimes reading laws is picking them up. Yes, that's how bad it is. But we have to go on. I mean, I don't know why they're out there prostituting. There's a reason for everything. Yes, there is. There's a reason for everything. Okay. All right. I got you now. Yes. But I mean, like I said, I don't know why people prostitute. They know their own self why they prostitute. You know, do I think it's a disease? It could be. It really could be. I really don't know. But we're talking about several things here tonight. Trying to get something going really good. If we could get somebody up in here with us. Thank you so much, Walker. I really thank you for that, dude. Thank you so much. Adios. All right. Thank you for joining me in the chat. I really appreciated it. I did not come on to stay long tonight. I really didn't. I really wished I could, but like I said, I don't get that many people in my room, and that's depressing. If I had some folks up in here, we could really talk about something. But I think Creek Walker, he's either still in the room or he's gone, or there's one person still in the chat with me. The thing is showing. I'm looking at something that's on my picture. Okay, he is gone now. He has left the building. The chat. Yes, he is. But we're still here. And we're still talking about prostitution in America. Is there anyone out there that can come in and talk with us, with me, about this situation? Is it an epidemic in the United States? It is out of control, I think, in the United States. I think it's out of control. You go to these big metropolitan cities and you will see this. It's not very pretty for the city either, I don't think. I really don't. But I'm going to go ahead and get up off here. There's nobody in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. I guess somewhere around after 11 o'clock, I will be going on a silent thing tonight. Please jump in. It's going to be a very good one. But I'm going to go ahead just as soon as this thing turned to 35 and get up off of here, because we really don't have no one in the chat. I don't know what's happening tonight or anything, but I would love for everybody to join me when I get on here and doing the chats and everything. Come in my room, chat with me a little bit. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, stay classy.